In a quaint village, there was a clockmaker named Alara, known for her intricate timepieces that seemed to hold magic. Each clock she crafted was unique, with designs that mesmerized anyone who laid eyes on them. However, one clock stood out among the rest, an ornate grandfather clock that never ticked, sitting silently in the corner of her workshop. The villagers often whispered about the clock. They said it held the power to manipulate time itself. Many attempted to purchase it, but Alara always refused. "Some things are not meant to be disturbed," she would say, a hint of sadness in her eyes. One fateful evening, a storm brewed over the village. Lightning illuminated the sky, and a loud crack of thunder shook Alara's workshop. Just as she was about to close up for the night, a desperate knock echoed at the door. It was a young boy named Finn, soaked from the rain. "Please, miss, my sister is trapped in a time loop. She keeps reliving the same day and I need your help," Finn pleaded. Alara's heart raced. She had heard tales of time loops, stories of people caught in their own pasts. "I might be able to help, but it's dangerous," she warned. Finn nodded, determination in his eyes. Together, they approached the silent grandfather clock. Alara opened a hidden compartment in the clock's base, revealing a series of intricate gears and a delicate silver key. "This key unlocks the power of the clock, but once you start, you must be prepared for the consequences," she explained. With a deep breath, Alara inserted the key and turned it. The clock chimed softly, and the air around them shimmered. Time began to warp, and they were pulled into a vortex, landing in a familiar sunny morning in the village, Finn's sister's last normal day. They found her playing in the field, blissfully unaware of the fate awaiting her. "We need to get her to change her choices today," Alara said. Finn nodded, and they approached her sister, warning her of the impending danger. But as they tried to guide her, time twisted and turned. Every time they attempted to intervene, they found themselves back at the start of the day. Frustration mounted, and Finn felt helpless. Alara realized the key to breaking the loop wasn't just in changing choices, it was about confronting fears. As the day repeated, Alara led Finn and his sister to the spot where a dangerous storm would hit later. "You must face your fears to break free," she urged. They huddled together, and as the storm clouds gathered, Finn's sister stepped forward. With trembling hands, she shouted into the tempest, expressing her fear of the storm and what it represented. In that moment of vulnerability, the skies cleared, and the time loop shattered like glass. They were back in the workshop, breathless but victorious. The grandfather clock began to tick for the first time, its hands moving steadily forward. Finn hugged his sister tightly, tears of joy streaming down his face. Alara smiled, knowing that the magic of time was not just in the clock she made, but in the courage to confront the past. The grandfather clock chimed, its sound echoing through the village, a reminder that time, once set free, could always be rebuilt.